Well, I want to first thank Scottevest for the opportunity to participate in their Get Dressed for the Trip of Your Life. The trip that I have planned is one to visit Thorpe Abbott, which is an air base in East Anglia, England, in Norfolk, England, over near the coast. The reason I want to do that is because my father, you may hear the Air Force hymn playing in the background. This is my handsome dad, John Affleck. He was a member of the Great Generation and was based at Thorpe Abbott. He was on a B-17. You can see this B-17 right up here and the 100th Bomb Group sign. I'm hoping also not to cry during this video because we're filming it in my dad's shop. He died in 1993 and we're down here where he spent lots and lots of time with my little boy, who I also hope will join me and other family members as we visit this little town of Dis, England, and other places around England where my dad was a member of the armed forces. Dad, this is him again. He was such a handsome man. I wish you could all meet him. He was just a handsome, handsome fellow. Dad was based, as I said, at Thorpe Abbott, and that's where we'd like to visit. We'd also like to see some spots in London because he tells amazing stories about the time he spent there. Dad didn't get to return to England until he was in his 70s, when he reconnected like many of us do as we get older. He flew a mission out of Thorpe Abbott and was shot down and was a prisoner of war in a German prison camp until the war was over and he was liberated. As I said, I want to take my little boy with me. My little boy spent lots of time down here in this shop with my dad. You can see some of the things my father introduced to him. This swimsuit calendar from 1991 holds a special spot in our heart. I didn't realize until I started filming this video that this is the month and year my dad died, and he would have been so happy to be able to join us on this trip, but obviously won't be able to. But I have this little boy here with me who will be hopefully joining us along with his lovely wife and some other family members. And my husband, let me take a picture of my little boy here, and he'll demonstrate this wonderful Scottevest that I'm wearing and that he's wearing. Okay. Now
this is where you keep your passport, in this pocket right here. And you can keep your iPhone or whatever kind of phone you have in this pocket here. And there's numerous other pockets for paperwork, wallets, maps, and there's actually a pocket for an iPad or tablet. And you can zip that up right there, and it makes it nice when you get on the airport. Get to the airport, you can just put your whole vest in the security X-ray scan, and they can go through it, and that's
pretty much it.
And I would like to go to Thorpe Abbott's, as my mother said about the B-17 my grandfather flew on, and I've actually flown on a B-17 probably 2 or 3 years ago, and that made me want to go to Thorpe Abbott's more to see where my grandfather was stationed. And hopefully, if we win this contest, our whole family can go and visit Thorpe Abbott's.
And I said my little boy. Now I'm going to have him walk around here to where his granddad used to always measure him up against this, he has little pencil marks like many of us have, where my dad used to measure him to see how tall he got. And as you can see, my little boy is my big boy. And I hope that you will allow Scottevest to provide my wonderful son and I and my husband and John's beautiful wife and her family the opportunity to visit the place where Dad was, and we will leave these calendars up and put additional ones to help us all remember our wonderful trip. Thank you, Scottevest, for providing this opportunity. Bye. I'm still recording.